Welcome to the Salt Circle Podcast. My name is Hank. With me is Go Ben Go.
I just want to be 5 centimeters taller. Make it look natural, you know? I'm still growing.
I don't want to be in my second form where I'm taller. That's so weak.
Yeah. That's fucking lame. What's the point of having a final form if you're not in it? Oh. We watched what's the Dragon Ball Broly Super Broly?
Dragon Ball Super Broly.
It was good shit. I can't fucking believe that my he wants to be taller joke was fucking on the money. It's too good.
Bringing it back. That's classic
dude.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, dude, that's why I'm like, oh man, that guy wanted to be taller. Frieza's pretty short.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was incredible.
And the parallel with that scene with the earlier scene with Bulma and her wish to be 5 years younger.
Yeah.
Oh. So fucking petty. It's amazing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, dude. I also, man, what a good way to do like everything.
Yep.
Like we got Broly, we got Bardock. It was all good.
Uh-huh.
My only complaint is it's a small complaint. I wish I want Goku's mom should be jacked. Why do we have where's the beef? Why?
Well, that's not that's not Toriyama's style.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
other people's style.
All Saiyan should be beef.
But
That's my opinion.
I mean, she's not as much of a twig as the new Saiyans.
Oh, yeah. No, like no doubt.
The ones that were in Super.
Yeah.
Since I guess technically
Universe
she comes
6.
first because she's from Minus Guinea.
But
She hadn't been animated until now.
like that was the
But yeah, like
that was
the Saiyan men are fighters and the women are at home chopping meat constantly. That is
yeah.
that is Dragon Ball.
Yeah. It's a warrior race. Well, half of it's a warrior race. In an ideal world. In an ideal fake Saiyan
That one
world.
guy that Paragus shot, he wasn't a warrior either.
In an ideal Saiyan world, in my opinion, everybody's fucking jacked and ready for full-on max level combat. And they just rotate out for like the jobs and shit, right? Sure. Is the society more complex than that? Yeah, but this is Dragon Ball, baby. We don't got to worry about that. Just trade shit once in a while. That everybody needs to be stacked. But no, this was like, it was cool watching Bardock not like be a prick. It was really cool watching him die in Frieza's giant death ball again. It's such a good scene. I mean, yeah, it sucks for him and everybody else, but like, man, this is cool. Looks real neat.
Yeah, his final like energy blast against it. It's
it's so good.
Not nearly enough.
No, not even close. But just that, you know,
you don't even get him like his fight of like the build up to it. It's just suddenly he's like battle damaged. He's clearly been fighting them.
Yeah.
But we're not going to show that. We're just going to show him die to the death ball.
I would have appreciated a little bit. Like that's the only like extra build up that I would have appreciated because that shit's cool. But
you're not wrong.
But for the most part, I appreciated that we got like a streamlined thing. It's like none of this like it doesn't need to be its own movie. There's not enough with the story from the other Bardock film.
Yeah. But like, and using that stuff to like inform just these characters' history and stuff.
Yeah.
We
got to see little potato Vegeta and Goku, and that was worth it.
Got to see Chibi Raditz.
Yeah. Oh man, a little mini Vegeta, even shorter than he is now, if you can imagine.
The voice they give Kid Vegeta.
Yeah. God,
what a little brat.
And fucking just, I mean, Frieza is just delightful. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Like, even after wanting to be
good
taller,
here.
like, just, it's just so good. To him fucking, his little whole deal with, like, getting him to fight and how, what's his, it's already left my, Paragus? Is that how you pronounce it?
Paragus.
Paragus. Him clearly not fucking knowing, like, how strong Broly actually is. And all those interactions. No, fucking Frieza acting after, like, just killing him and then, like, oh my god, it's a tragedy. That shit is.
Oh my god, Broly, your father died somehow.
It was a stray bolt. Like, it's just so fucking shitty.
And the explosion so happens and Frieza only shields himself. Paragus just eats shit. Himself.
Oh man. Them fucking be like, have fun, Frieza, bye. Like, they just bail.
Have fun, Frieza, bye. And then there's like an hour of him getting his ass kicked by fucking Broly.
And the fact
after like just like you're coming off the fucking 45 minutes of the Tournament of Power, and now you're just Frieza's just here getting his ass kicked by Broly for an hour.
And I think it's great that they don't even like show any of it in comparison. Like you said, it's like the anti-Planet Namek. Like, they're like, oh, it's 30 minutes. Like, it's just they don't cover
another 30 minutes.
Yeah. And then the fact that Frieza starts that section, like, turns into Golden Frieza, and he's like, you're about to witness Golden Frieza, and then just immediately gets his shit kicked in. Like,
continues getting his ass beat.
Yeah, does literally nothing. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh god, that shit is good.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
The music bopped.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. It was a small thing, and it wasn't much, but I really appreciated getting to see Broly like take some swings at Whis, and it just like, he's not even remotely fucking close to being in danger. That's the little shit I need to be like, yeah, he's a guy. I love that shit.
Man. Yeah, this is such a like an animation showpiece. Like they're just fucking showing off for in a lot of sections.
Oh, dude, during the fights and stuff, and it gets so fucking long, and they're just going crazy, and I'm like, man, this is a budget. This is nice. It's so good. Like for all the fighting and stuff, like it never felt like it was dragging on or excessive or whatever, because they were just bopping on each other. It was all so good.
Yeah. There are some parts where it's like clearly CG, and I don't think those parts look as good.
Yeah. I mean, they look like a game. They just look like the games.
Mm-hmm. Although there's when Broly like destroys the environment, and we've gone from ice to fucking hell world. Because like the volcanoes erupted. Like extremely looks like a level in Fighters. Like that is just like, yep, that stage exists in Fighters.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's so good.
But yeah.
Yeah, we saw Red Vegeta.
Red Vegeta
animated for the first time. Yeah. I'm glad I wasn't crazy, because I asked, like, is this the first time we've seen this? And I do remember, like, after you told me it was in the manga, like, I remembered, but my memory's a fucking walnut, so I'm like, did we Vegeta didn't. I don't think he went red in the tournament. What? Like,
It's fucking weird that that whole show he never went red.
it's odd. So I was actually thinking about while we were watching, and then I think just the other day I was thinking of it because I'm always thinking about fucking Ultra Instinct like 24/7 now. Vegeta had his bit about powering up in a different way, right? Like he was,
he's like royal blue.
right, and he was. I forget how that went down. Like,
I mean, he just gets it's stronger.
Stronger, but it's going
I
a
think
different
that,
route.
but I think that falls into the same camp as Goku using the Kaioken to get stronger.
Like it's a little temporary.
But I think both of those are like technically filler. They're like they're specific to the show because those things don't happen in the manga, so they're not things Toriyama came up with. So they're not in. He's not going to bring them up in this script he's writing for this movie, right?
Sure. If you remember,
so I think that's why you don't see those two forms specifically.
Yeah. If you remember, what's in the manga instead of that? Is there any scene like that with Vegeta where he's talking about like getting more powerful in his own way?
No, there's more talk about like perfecting Blue. There is like there's a whole thing in the manga of where like when they start with Blue, they have like a different aura or something where they're like wasting more energy. Mm-hmm. There's a progression of them getting stronger there.
And I remember that.
A little different.
Like that was a whole thing in the show too, right? Not perfecting Blue, but the idea that like Blue is exhausting. Like you can't just go there if you can help it. Yeah.
Except that they just go Blue all the time.
yeah.
I mean, Vegeta never even uses regular God.
Dude, I was thinking of it while watching this as well, because like I want to see that fucking Ultra Instinct again, right? Like I fucking need it. I'm kind of happy that they're not giving it to me because it just builds. It's just I'm gonna see it again at some point. It's gonna be fucking incredible.
Yeah.
But
because also a thing that I like about this movie is like it really treats God and you can clearly see like Toriyama understands what he meant by God, the differences between God and Blue that I feel like the Super Anime like lost the fucking plot on, where like they go God and they have like this like sort of calm energy, but then going Blue is like the rage comes back and they're going Super Saiyan. On top of that.
Oh, Goku going God in this was so fucking good.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, that was great. Like him stopping Broly and then like talking to him. And then the fucking turnaround where Broly does that same move because he learned, like, you know, learned through osmosis or whatever. Oh, God, that payoff was fucking good.
Just like constantly getting stronger as they're fighting.
Yeah, when who was it Vegeta who said he's learning as he's learning as he's fighting. I'm like, I can't think of anyone who's done that before. It's unheard of for a Saiyan. You're telling me his power
Dragon Ball?
Someone to Dragon Ball is
from fighting?
Yeah. He's learning new shit as he goes. He can do that? That's illegal.
Broly is doing it at a ridiculous rate.
Oh yeah, like he's doing, and the fact that he's never fought like a person ever.
Yeah,
like that shit is just.
He's starting from never having gone Super Saiyan.
Yeah, like zero combat, full real combat experience, no Super Saiyan experience.
Yeah,
fucking. It's also just great, like. That he's in his base power or his base mode for so long. Oh, that shit's good. And seeing Goku in his base form, like how they lead into him entering the fight with Broly, that shit was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Very hype.
Yeah. I just love when he's like, "Take it easy." Fucking as Broly's fucking losing his mind. Uh,
Just
but
chill out.
the other thing I like this, like, this movie is like Broly's movie in terms of like he's the one with the character arc.
Yeah, it's dope.
Like, and he's the one that's like fight. It's like the stakes of the fight aren't really like I gotta save the world or whatever. It's like, is Broly gonna fucking live? Like, ultimately, that's the stakes.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I really like what they did with Broly. Like, that was
Yes,
it's I don't
it's
is it
and
more
he,
interesting?
it's so much better than the original take. It's like, oh
it's
my god,
it's so much
when you
nicer
think
to
about like
watch.
what Broly was
Yeah, dude.
and how good this is,
Yeah.
it's unreal.
Yeah, no, this shit is so much better.
And he's so much more of like the Hulk that I want him to be.
Yeah,
Where he's like
yeah.
is just a rage monster and out of control.
I hope
Instead of like, I'm the devil.
fucking you're a freak. I can't believe they called him a freak again. Oh, that was such a good line. No, I really like what they've done, and I like how we left him, especially like the classic, like, I mean the whole end bit with Goku was just fucking incredible. He's like explaining this shit, and what's her name is like, I have not followed any of this. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
but it's a much
Chilai and Lemo.
yeah. It's a much better what's the an open-ended finish as opposed to
Yeah.
like other Broly where it's like somehow Broly survived or whatever.
Yeah.
Just
No,
bullshit.
they're like, this is the place Broly has in the world now. He's real.
Yeah.
He's not a movie villain where we could forget about. We could just kill and then I guess bring back if we decide we want to bring him back later.
Yeah, like now there's like him coming back it like makes sense in whatever way he comes back. I don't know that I'd want to see him as a villain. I guess if it's like a full Hulk out or whatever, where he's helping Goku with something and then he turns on Goku because he's just, of course he does. Like, that would be fine. I don't want him to be like the primary villain, I think. Doesn't
No,
seem.
Broly's too nice. I just want good things for Broly.
I just want him to be happy.
Yeah, exactly. This movie just makes me want Broly to be okay.
I really hope we get a thing where, like, down the road, like, Broly's been meditating and, like, Goku comes back and he offers him tea or whatever. That's what I want. Just chill, you know?
Just chill. That's what Goku tells Broly, and then Broly's like, what if I got madder, though?
You could not have possibly pissed me off more. Oh man, we got the little line too about was it Whis asking Goku if he wants to become a destroyer? And Goku's like, nah, I don't want to sit around doing nothing all day.
Goku's impression of what a destroyer gun is just napping.
I mean, yeah, napping and eating.
I mean, that was the same reason he didn't want to become Kami. It was just like, it's so boring.
Yeah, dude.
I was living up there for like 3 years. It was so boring.
Yeah. No, I fucking love that concept too. I should say I like that concept when it's done well, like it is here. Like,
Yeah.
person who could fill this role easily, but they're like, ugh. Like, that's the thing
Fuck no.
in fucking Space Dandy. It's like, hey, you have unique properties. You could be God. Ugh. No. Understandable, man.
That's why you don't want to be immortal. Frieza finally figured it out.
Yeah,
Like, I
well,
don't actually want to be immortal.
yeah, that would be a nightmare. It's like, well, what if you
That
just
could go real fucking bad.
what if you just couldn't take damage? He's like, and make it boring. Eh. What if I was taller though?
Yeah, Frieza's gotten a taste for fighting.
Yeah,
He trained.
yeah, he knows what's fucking up. He's figuring it out.
He's got the hunger. He wants to fight Goku again one day.
Yeah.
He just wasn't planning on doing it today.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, him in fucking shock when he's like, "You can fuse." Just fucking. That's
not fair.
Yeah.
You were
Oh,
dead a long
man.
time.
Yeah. Oh my god. Poor fucking Frieza. He's so far behind at this point.
It's just Frieza's like, why did they fucking do that in the Tournament of Power? Why do we have to try so hard?
That is true. Honestly, kinda, yeah. Like, it was only 45 minutes. Just wait 15 and then pull the trigger.
Well, to be fair, if they'd screwed it up there, they would have been completely boned.
I guess. Hear me out. Goku should have fused with Frieza near the end. Boom.
They didn't have time to learn the dance. No time. Did you watch? You looked at that real time video. There's no time for anything.
I didn't. I have not gone back to it yet because I'm kind of scared.
It's just like a lot of noise.
I mean, yeah. The problem was I had the flu when I turned it on, and it nearly fucking killed me. Like,
sensory overload for sure.
I had woken up and I was sick, and I saw you send me that video, and I'm like, yeah, I could check this out. I turned it on for like 40 seconds, and I'm like, well, that's a nightmare. I'm going to bed. Like, I was done for the day.
Uh-huh.
Oh man.
No, the first time I tried to watch it, I also was like, close this.
Help. No thanks.
I have to process the like 10 seconds I watched even.
Yeah. Man. Oh, this
But I
shit
think
is-
another reason why they don't do bring Ultra Instinct back in like these movies is they want them to like also be for. I feel like it's part of it's like they want it to be as much for like people who don't even watch Super.
I guess.
But just like Dragon Ball in like a more abstract sense. I don't know. And Blue is so much more in the like marketing and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
A feeling I have.
Maybe.
But also they're still, they're building it up again.
Yeah. I mean, my take aside from like, okay, we can't like just fucking use this right away. We got to keep the hype behind it. I think there's also something to be said about like keeping it at a higher level, right? Like, we only want the best of, like, we don't want just this person to push Goku to fucking Ultra Instinct. Like, so presumably if he had gotten Ultra Instinct here, right, maybe he just wipes Broly out, and they're like, we want to keep it that way. Make it difficult to get to. Like some random asshole like Vegeta can't just push him there, He needs a real fighter.
I mean, I think they just wanted to do Gogeta in this movie too.
That makes sense.
Do Broly and Gogeta.
The whole thing was worth it to see Vegeta holding that dance pose for a stupidly long time while he talked. Man.
Yeah. But because I think this like Prince Broly, he's like stronger than Blue, but not like he's probably. I don't really know how to judge Ultra Instinct versus Gogeta Blue. honestly. That's hard. I think
Yeah.
Ultra Instinct's stronger.
I want it to be stronger. It's the thing.
I think it has to be, but it's like also like Goku could never hold that form for nearly as long as fusion lasts.
You don't
Like
fucking know that.
He's not close to. Well, I'm saying in
Right
terms of like
now.
when he actually did it. Yeah. Not like ever.
Are you suggesting
But,
Goku has limits? Ugh.
Well, there's a thing in the manga that suggests that like Roshi uses Ultra Instincts for like a second, but
What? Where the
he
fuck
like
is
dodges
that?
Jiren in the manga in the Tournament of Power. He understands the idea, but he doesn't like transform or anything.
I support that, actually. I like Roshi doing stuff. I like people staying relevant. Dude, speaking of people staying relevant, while we were watching this, we got the bit with Piccolo, right? First off, him talking to Goku while Goku's fucking, like, dying. It's like, hey, Piccolo, I'm gonna go. I gotta do stuff.
He's strong.
Fucking calling him on his cell phone. Yeah. But I was thinking, while we were watching that, I was like, man, somewhere on Earth, Krillin is like, man, glad I'm not involved. What a key. Whew. Glad it ain't me, though.
We did still get to see Krillin die again. Because Frieza flashback.
Yeah.
Thinking about what makes a Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good flashback, though. That was much better than the Bardock flashbacks from original Bardock.
The flash forwards.
Flash forward, yeah. The garbage.
His fucking future vision. I'm glad that's not a part of his character anymore. I do appreciate getting rid of that.
Yeah. Man, now I'm like fucking a little disappointed. Think of how good it would have been to have a couple second clip of like Android 18 being like, should we be worried? And Krillin just on the couch being like, nah. That would have hit the spot.
It's probably at work.
True. Man.
And Android 17 doesn't like sense energy, so
I thought they could sense energy.
no. And they don't give off energy.
I know they don't give off energy. That I remember. Okay. I don't know what else I got. I feel like there was another question I had, but maybe it was just about Vegeta or Ultra Instinct, like the stuff I already we talked about.
We got Babysitter Beerus.
Babysitter Beerus, pretty good.
Oh, you're not coming? Well, then here.
Fucking
take this
baited. Bulma played her cards perfectly.
I really like Berry Blue. What a good minion for Frieza.
That's pretty good.
She just fucking
that was
completely knows what he's like.
Yeah. Just Just like the real right hand, as opposed to what was the guy's name? The yellow guy?
Oh, I don't remember his name.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of it if we even got it. But yeah, that dude had no idea what was up. Mr. Great Detail. Fucking state your wish as you want it. Oh,
Kikono.
right. Yeah, that guy. I thought, that was one thing. Maybe it's because we've been watching the other movies, and I feel like it's been mixed up a little. I thought Shenron was given 3 wishes.
He is. He should have 3 wishes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why it's only one.
Guy just wasn't feeling it.
Presumably, he would only have 1 if someone had only used 2 last time. And
We
then
can
there
go
was
with
1
that.
left, and he would come back a little sooner. But yeah.
I'm fine doing that.
But yes,
Yeah,
theoretically, he should have 3.
Okay. I mean, two other people wanted to be taller. It was Frieza's turn. I'm not greedy. Yeah. Man. Just what a good fucking film, though.
It's just good.
It's
just fun.
It is not. You were. I mean, I wouldn't have expected otherwise, but just the quality jump from the old films. Whew.
Yeah.
Kind of insane.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
The
When you're watching the
writing,
old
the
Z
bits.
movies compared to this.
Yeah.
It's like not. It's not. They do not stand up to how good this is.
Like they have their, they got their moments and stuff, but like it's
totally.
even
Yes,
those
they have
moments
their-
are
they're not as good as these
below.
moments. Like the way like when Gogeta is using that final Kamehameha and it's like zooming in on his face and his eye is like so stylized. That shit is so good.
Yeah, man.
They put that shot directly into Fighters. For his ultimate.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty great.
Oh, I know a thing I didn't mention. That little end bit where Goku is like, "Call me Kakarot."
Uh-huh.
Man, that Saiyan privilege though.
Uh-huh.
I like
I mean,
that.
Vegeta gets to do it.
I like that as a thing. And we did, we got I feel like a little bit more of that this time. Maybe there was more of that in Super Show than I was remembering. But like just him being like, "Yo, we're Saiyans, like we should be friendly. We should be friends. Like, come on."
Uh-huh.
And that whole idea, like I like that. I like that as a character trait in Goku. That's cool. And I guess he was kind of like that with the Universe 6 Saiyans as well. But maybe not as on the nose. I know there was all the shit with like Vegeta.
And Vegeta has way more of a relationship.
Yeah.
Because of the Kaba thing. But yeah, and it is like a new idea because like just in terms of like Goku's first meeting with the idea of Saiyans is fucking Raditz. He's like, I'm not fucking like that is a moment for him to reject all of that. But like theoretically, he's kind of the first time he starts to accept it is when Vegeta's like dying on Namek and like tells Kakarot to kill Frieza for him, and then Frieza kills him.
Yeah.
And Frieza kills Vegeta.
Yeah. Yeah. No, all that.
Yeah.
All that shit is very good.
There's
Though,
also more stuff like that ahead.
Nice.
I would say.
You were right though, that delivery was cheesy as all hell.
Oh my god,
But-
it's so cheesy.
But it goes pretty hard though.
Uh-huh. It's like I did watch that movie. Those movies where Broly could only say Kakarot.
Yeah. I can't believe they took away the origin story of Goku just being a loud baby next to Broly.
And Broly getting stabbed as a baby isn't in this?
Yeah, the fucking...
I just imagine who's the person who's like actually mad about that? Those like changes. I just can't.
I
I've never heard someone get mad about it. I'm just trying to like picture it.
I
Like,
can
who is the person who's like that was important?
I
Those
don't
details.
yeah, I don't know who that person is with Broly. I can kind of see someone not liking new Bardock. I think I can
Yeah. That one I've heard a lot.
I can
Those people, that's like not uncommon, particularly when it was just like particularly before this movie, when it was just the minus manga. People who had seen that were more accepting because this movie's so fucking good. I feel like it at least softened people on being mad about the Bardock thing
yeah.
just by sheer quality.
Well,
Even if like conceptually people aren't into it,
and see, I was
just because it's such just the Superman origin.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I was trying to think, does this, and I know it doesn't fucking matter at all. Who cares? But does this conflict with like what we're told about Goku's origin in I guess when I forget when
In
we
Z?
learn about, is it in Z when we get like the full thing?
Well, like we get like Raditz says he was sent here to like enslave the planet and so
Yeah.
that it could be sold.
But he was
But-
like,
Again, Raditz was a fucking kid. He wouldn't necessarily.
yeah, sure.
It's not that hard to like say like he didn't know.
Yeah. But
Like it is a retcon, but
so
because I think
Goku was like,
it's also like implied that like Goku's Saiyan programming or whatever, like he lost it because he bumped his head as a baby.
yeah, that I remember. But I was just like
Yeah.
if we think about when Goku arrives to Earth and he's like full Saiyan, like wants to do his thing or whatever, as Saiyans do.
He was
Compared
a
to how
very
he left,
mean baby.
compared to how he
It's like-
left, and he has like the little
Yeah.
moment with the hand. I'm like, that's sort of it's whatever. Who cares? Overthinking it. But if you consider before this movie,
Also, there were shots of him coming out of his old pod, and he was not in Saiyan armor, which he is when he gets sent away.
well,
Like, he's more of like developed in this
yeah,
than like previous shots of him being coming out right out of the pod.
yeah. So I can kind of between that stuff and then the idea of like Saiyans just being fucking, I don't know, stereotypical like Spartans basically, just like all being warrior pieces of shit. I can kind of understand how people like that general idea. So then you make Bardock like, wow, he's the one who cares. Like, I like new Bardock better. I don't like watching a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I get the logic.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, if you're gonna. Okay. It's either literally never do anything with Bardock, like you shouldn't tell stories with Bardock in them, but if you're gonna tell stories with Bardock in them, like having him like have some kind of character growth before his death, I think is smart.
Yeah.
Like that, like to and like the implication of this that like he's been through a lot. He wasn't like this before, but here at the end, at his when he sees the end coming, he's kind of figured it out. He makes a more noble choice.
Yeah.
Like if the character's gonna exist in stuff, like I get it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I kind of don't care to see him again. I don't need Saiyan prequel stuff. More Goku. More Goku.
Goku.
More Frieza. I mean, just because I know, like, partially what's coming with Frieza and Piccolo. I mean, I shouldn't say I know what's coming. I know colors. That's it.
Will not. I know, so I'm just not going to talk about it.
Yeah. We're coming out. Like, we're not far away now.
We're not far away. Not far away.
And excite.
It's very funny because in the manga, like this whole movie, there's like a page that's like, then the Broly movie happens here.
That's pretty good.
Do not try to adapt it. Really. It's like, that is a thing that happened, though.
Yeah. I mean, makes sense. I don't know what side I fall on. On one hand, it'd be nice to have, if I'm reading the manga, it'd be nice to have it in the manga. But on the other hand, like, just go watch the fucking movie. It's good.
Just go watch the movie. And, like, it's such an animation piece.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to, like, make a comic out of this, you'd have to draw so much fighting.
Yeah. Or shorten the fight, at which point, like, why bother?
Exactly. At which point, just move on. Like, say, go watch the movie.
Dude.
It's good.
I mean,
they didn't adapt. They skip over Resurrection F in the manga.
I was gonna say the way to adapt Broly into the manga is to just have like a couple pages of Beerus babysitting, and be like, "Well, everybody is dealing with Broly." Give him
that would be so good.
I
would love.
Yeah,
you found it. You found the thing that I now want. I'm mad doesn't exist. It's just like 5 pages of Beerus and Bulla.
Yeah, dude.
Beerus like just following like half part of his attention is like making sure the fight's gonna go okay. The Earth isn't gonna blow up or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be very solid. I'm so fucking ready for the manga. But we got another movie though, too.
We got another movie hot off the presses of the dub being released officially for home viewing. So we'll get to that next time.
Yeah, man. What a delightful surprise.
Yeah.
That's what I needed.
Waiting for I thought we were gonna have to wait for the Blu-ray release, but then it came out on streaming.
Hell yeah. The dream.
Ugh. The dream of getting to actually watch the new movie.
Yeah.
I saw Super Broly in theaters, though.
Well, look at this fucking guy.
That's from the before times when I went to movies.
I don't even know if
This was 2018. This came out.
Yeah.
Or 2019, I guess. It must have been in the U.S. Because it was 2018. This is 2018 Japan. It was distributed by Fox, which Superhero is not because of the Disney acquisition. So it was like the first one that was like just distributed under like the Crunchyroll banner, I think.
Interesting. Kind of gross.
Basically, it's Sony.
It's all
instead of Disney.
Gross.
Why is it gross?
Disney's gross.
Oh.
Specifically, Disney's acquisition of companies and their shenanigans with copyright are gross. But
You know what the most popular show on Disney Plus last year was?
ooh, hang on, shit. What show on Disney Plus last year? Was it a Star Wars show?
No.
No. Fuck. On Disney Plus, a show. It's gonna be
TV show.
It's gonna be a stupidly obvious one. Okay, hit me with it.
You ever hear about The Simpsons?
Oh, god damn it.
The Simpsons was the most popular show on Disney Plus last year.
That's kind of surprising, honestly. That's a little surprising.
I was
wouldn't-
like,
I wouldn't-
oh.
I wouldn't have guessed that. I thought it was going to be some like kid show or something.
I think when I saw that, like a lot of people were guessed Bluey.
Dude, people are fucking thirsty for Bluey.
Yeah.
I've not seen any of it. I don't want spoilers on parenting. Thanks. I'm going to wing it. The only Bluey I want is the fucking of the Saiyan variety. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Bulma's so super fun in this movie.
Bulma's very
I love
good.
modern Bulma. She's so good.
I just love that we got the island. It's like, yeah, it's like 1,000 miles away from mainland. The boys can let loose.
Boys can cut loose.
Yeah, man.
Then chow down.
Oh, they got those
Just
pastries.
good times. Goku threw that snowball at Bulma.
Yeah,
was
he
great.
he flops the snow at her. Dude, the people, the Frieza Force guys trying to get away, and Vegeta just casually shoots them down. Love that
Goku
shit.
jumps on their ship and is like breathing through his nose
they're like-
hardly.
He's gonna kill us. Look at his stare.
That death stare.
Like a pig nose going on.
Just so many good little style changes throughout the movie, the visuals.
Oh yeah.
Just animators getting to like really do their shit.
Also, Goku 100% has Vegeta's number now. It's like, Vegeta, you don't want, you can't just let Bulma and Bola get killed.
Like, god damn it.
Son of a bitch.
It is funny. But yeah, so after like seeing this movie and then knowing that superhero was gonna be CG, I was very nervous.
Oh, right. That is, yeah, you did mention it.
Because again, like that next movie is 100% CG animation.
Right.
Although they like,
curious.
you know, they do the reason it looks good is because they do redraws over.
Oh, right. Yeah, you.
They don't, because the thing that happens if like you hold if you hold the characters like faces and anatomy to like in physical 3D space,
Yeah.
it doesn't match Toriyama's style.
Sure.
It's never gonna look right.
Yeah.
Which is actually a thing like if Fire's figured out, because like if you look at there's things where if like people go to cheats into like developer mode to look at the characters from like other angles, they look fucking weird. Because they're built to look correct from this one angle.
Yeah.
Because like fucking Goku's hair is Mickey Mouse hair, like it always looks the same
Yeah.
in comics, and it's just weird when you're trying to deal with that in actual space.
Yeah, I could see that.
And that's, you know, look at all the early 3D Dragon Ball video games for what that experience is like. It's never quite correct.
Yeah.
But, you know, in a video game, you can forgive it. Watching a movie, particularly coming off one that's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah. Totally.
I was pretty nervous. Pretty nervous. But I like that movie. Excited to get to it next time. Salt Circle Podcast, gmail.com, Salt Circle Podcast on Twitter, anchor.fm/Salt Circle. Got any final thoughts?
Not anything specific. I was just, I'm so happy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great film.
Great film. That is like half a fight. like the fight with Broly starts like halfway through, and then that is the rest of the movie.
Yeah, man. I actually didn't think it was gonna last that long. I thought we were gonna get like a partial fight and then do the thing where they get their ass kicked, regroup, do a thing, and come back. No, they just kept going.
They kind of do that. It's just that Frieza is getting his ass kicked the whole time.
Yeah, like but it doesn't it doesn't take a significant portion like I thought it would.
It doesn't take a long time of the movie. It takes a long time in real time.
True. The minutes.
The opposite of how Dragon Ball usually works. But
God, 60 minutes of getting his shit kicked. Ugh.
It's longer than the Tournament of Power. Significantly longer. Anyway. Peace.
Peace.
Kakarot!